Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Encourage us more to share our video anywhere you see it, and also subscribe. If you have not subscribed before, kindly subscribe to this channel. We have over 300 videos on our channel. It means you can come here and learn any topic of your choice: mathematics, physics, and chemistry. And just in case you want to comment or you want to reach us, you can comment below, or you make use of this number. Please. Now, there are three things you can do this number. You can call us, you can WhatsApp us, and also Telegram is allowed. Either of the three, you can. Now, in this video, I'll be walking you through on elementary probability. I've been on probability. We have like 8 videos already for you, but I'm trying to explain some things, some very powerful key points on this video. The outline of this video, number one, is probability of events. Event is itself an experiment, sample space, and sample point. Let me try to explain this, and if possible, I can put examples, if possible, examples towards the end of the video. By the end of this video, you will understand everything that is here already. Now, the first thing is called probability of an event. Okay. Now, when we talk about probability of an event, now before we go further, when you talk about probability is a game. I would like to call the bottle too a game of chance. That is what probability is all about. A game of chance. That is what you know that's now the application of probability is evident in most area of human endeavor. Now, that is what probability we are talking about. Now, when we talk about probability, you have to understand that very, very important. Now, let me quickly explain what is called probability of event. Now, probability of event, what we need to understand now, probability of event. Now, probability of event, probability of event. Now, that is the first one. Don't forget that probability is just like a chance, a game of chance, and I've been telling you that everything you have to. Okay, let me explain. Don't let me rush. Now, when we talk about probability of an event, we consider here the definitions. Let me put it definitions of some terminology that are used in this area or chapter, in this area and in subsequence, Now, when we talk about event, any subset of the sample space is known as an event. Now, if A is an event, then n of A is the number of sample points that belong to event A. That is what you need to understand in that place. Now, let me quickly explain probability of an event. Now, probability of an event is a measure of the likelihood of that event occurred. Now, that is what we mean occurring. Let me use the word not occurring in English language. Occurring. Now, if now that is what you need to understand as I'm talking. I think you need to understand that. Now, let me quickly rub this part of the board. Now, look at this before we come to close to this part. If an experiment has a finite number of outcomes which are equally likely than the probability of that event E will occur is given by P of A equals to number of ways A an outcome, occur divided by total number of possible outcome. That is what probability of an event is talking about. Now, let me quickly explain what is called experiment. Now, experiment any process that yield yields any process that yields a result or an observations is an experiment. For example, e.g., toasting a coin. Toasting a coin 4 times or 1 time, anyhow, 4 times. Toasting a coin 4 times. 4 times. 4 times. And observing the number of head and tail. That is an experiment. Now, let me quickly explain what is called sample space before we now go to examples. Now, sample space. Now, when we talk about sample space, it's always denoted by this. Most textbooks denote it by this. We call it omega. Most time is the set of all possible outcome of an experiment. Is a set of, for example, the sample space for a die is, now it means I will do it like this, equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now these are the things that is contained in a die. Now it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you know what that is. That is what we are talking about. Now the sample point is a sample spaced. Each sample point corresponds to the simple outcome of an experiment. For example, look at my example. A die is toast. A die is toast once. No, I guess not. Once. and the outcome could be any of these. It means the sample can be any of these: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That could be the sample. Now, let me use another example of a coin. Let's toast a coin twice, and the outcome will be the outcome for each coin, for each toast is recorded. Now the sample space is equals to edge, comma, edge tail, edge, and tail. That is the sample space. Now you can see it means the n equals to 4. The n equals to 4. Now for information, this is how to do it. 2 raised to power. How many times 2? It will be 4. Don't worry, when we get there, we'll try to work on that extensively. Now, please hope you are getting all this. Before I end this part, let me show 1 or 2 examples. Now, for instance, that is, I've showed you the sample space of toasting the coin, which I have edge, tail, edge, and tail. Now, if I should use a tree diagram, let me try to use tree diagram because I've done it before in one of our videos, but let me try to repeat it here. Now, it means I'll be having edge, tail. This is the first toast. Now, second one will now be, this is second toast. Edge, tail, edge, tail. Now, that is the second one. Now, observation will be edge. It means we're moving like this. Now, this one will be edge, tail, moving like this. And this one will be what? Tail, edge. And this one will be what? Tail. Can you see my observation? Now, if that is we are toasting it in 3 times, for instance, it means my n it means we call it cardinality of the sample space is equals to 2 raised to power 2, because 2 outcome, you can only see head and tail, and how many times do we toast it is 3, which is going to be 4. That is what I was explaining in the earlier stage. Now, if the story changed, like we are having, okay, let me toast it in 3 times. Now, this is 2 times. Let me toast it in 3 times. Now, I want to toast 3 times. We have edge, tail. This one will be first toast. Now, I have edge, tail, edge, tail, edge, tail, edge, tail, add. We have done something like this before in our previous video, just to try, because I will need this as far. That is why I'm trying to repeat it. Now, that is first, this is second, this is third. First toes, second toes, and third toes. Now, my observation will be edge, 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 tail, edge, tail, edge, edge, tail, 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 edge, edge, tail, edge, tail, 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 edge, and tail, tail, tail. That is my observation. Now you can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Now it means I can say that my sample space, it will be equals to edge, 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 comma, edge, edge, tail, comma, edge, tail, edge, comma, edge, tail, tail, comma, tail, edge, edge, comma, tail, edge, tail, comma, tail, tail, edge, and tail, tail, tail. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the. Now it means my cardinality will be equals to 2 raised to power 3, because that is 3 times, which is equals to what? 8. Can you see that the total number of the sample space is what? Is 3. That is how to do that. Now, before I end this part, let me quickly explain what is the die part of it, or dice. Let me use the word dice. Let me explain dice part of this before I end this part. Now, when we talk about two dice, we have die is single one and the dice. Now, when the story changed, let me quickly explain. Two dice are rolled, and the sum of the numbers appearing are observed. S1, S2. Now, that is what I'm trying to say. This one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, when you are talking about sum, just know that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, sorry, I'm talking 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, can you see that is the sum of the table? Now, when some people are asking you some question at this point, how will you answer? Some question can come up like as it is. Some question can come up. Now, if somebody asks you the sample space now, sorry, I have to use the sample space. Don't forget, I'll be quoting this as sample space. What I just need to do, all numbers that are appearing here, they will have representative. That is the sample space. It means the sample space will be what? We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, that is the sample space. Can you see that is your sample space? It means all numbers on the table will have what? Representative. Excluding 1, because 1 is not, these are your what? These are your outcome. 1 is not included. That is very, very important. Now, normally in our now those that okay, let me clearly explain that I can also present it this way. Look at me. I can also now the sum of the outcome. Now, if I want to get the sum of the outcome, the sum of total outcome, I can put this as x, and I have this as summation or number of. Normally in statistics, in our set, I've explained what is called n. When you have n of a particular set, it means we call it cardinality. Cardinality means the total outcome, the total numbers of the total outcome or the total elements in the particular set. That is what is called cardinality. Now, we have what? We have what is n? We have 2. We have 2. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, let me increase my table to this level. N of x. Now, I'm just generating the table. Sorry about that. Now, how many 1 are we having? How many 2 are we having? We have only 2. 1, 2. This one is 2. This one is 3. Yes. 4 is 3. And 5. 5 is 4. 6 is 5. 7 is 6. Yes, 6 is really down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is mine. Now, when you sum up everything, it means it will be equals to what? 36. When you add up these numbers together, when you add them up, it will sum up of 36. That is what we are talking about. Now, it means x is called occurs. Now, why sample space? Sample space is is 36. That is just what you need to understand. In my next video, I will explain. I will be working on laws of probability. Just stay with us. Don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy, where you can learn while at home. You can learn wherever you are with your phone, your laptop. Just press it. You have a lot of material for you to work with. Now, don't forget you are home with Further Solutions Academy. Once again, thanks for watching.